What up? Happy Sunday. It's at St. Lauren 57. Sober, celibate, saved. So, something I was thinking about when I was a non believer, I used to always talk bad about people who only reached out to God when they were in a bind, right? And now being a believer, and that was years and years ago, but still, I remember I used to be like, well, what a cop out, right? If you're gonna, how can you all of a sudden, but being a believer, one of the most beautiful things is when you are alone and when you are left and you are in the darkest place of your life. How beautiful of a resolve is it that you can reach out to God? Because as I learned the other day, there's no place too dark for God to be. And a very dear friend of mine shared a scripture, Psalm 139, 7-12, in a sense, and obviously I can't cannot speak, the verse, but it basically talks about the omniscience of God and how he is everywhere and there's no place too dark for him to be. And being that I experienced one of the loneliest, deepest, darkest, heartbreaking, heart-wrenching moments of my life, and and just the events and the healing that I've done to reach to where I am today. How beautiful is it that when nobody of this world can understand you, and nobody of this world will stand by you, and nobody of this world will protect you, and you lose absolutely everything, that you can turn to God because he will be there. And the relationship you build with God and the promise and the consistency. And then, when you get in fellowship with other Christians who, live by the mercy and grace of God and meet you where you're at. And there's no sin too great and no life too wild for my fellow Christians to befriend me at. And, it could have gone the other way. I could have gone back into addiction. I could have gone into continuing to exploit myself in relationships. I could have just gave up. It could have led to suicide, but it didn't. It brought me to God. And what a beautiful and grateful thing is that.